want to start by thanking two people, Wilton Simpson, who is the Commissioner of Agriculture for the state of Florida, and Matthew Love, who is the director, the CEO of the Nicklaus Children's Hospital. And today, one of the announcements we're making is that they have now signed an agreement to bring in locally produced food for this hospital, 5% a year, increasing by another 1% every year. It's going to benefit local farmers, but it's going to give the children in this hospital nutrient-rich food. And the other announcement that we're making today is that Dr. Oz sent out a health and safety notice every hospital in this country at 11 o'clock this morning, asking them now to align their food purchases with the dietary guidelines in order to enjoy continued eligibility for Medicaid and Medicare payments. We're going to bring all the hospitals in the country in line with good food. And this is not something that we need to force hospitals to do. They want it. We have talked with them. They need the incentive. And this is going to help them with their procurement companies, the fact that it's now essentially a federal mandate. But it's something the hospitals wanted. It's something that they needed, and we want to do this very, very quickly. As Dr. Oz pointed out, the food in hospitals is so uniformly and appallingly bad that it is now a pejorative. If you tell
It's a memo that reminds hospitals that under the conditions of participation, which is the most important tool we have, which is actually how we pay hospitals for the patients they take care of in Medicare, that they must ensure that the menus and diets meet that the individual patient nutritional needs in accordance with the recognized dietary practices. Those dietary practices have changed because Secretary Kennedy and Secretary Brooks Rollins have at the Department of Agriculture have pushed through a change in the dietary guidelines for Americans that now must be applied in hospitals. That starts today in Florida. There's a pledge that was signed earlier today that will be spoken about, but this will empower every hospital in the nation to align the food that they serve to patients in the way that they're supposed to be serving those patients, not just with the scalpel blade or medications being infused, but with the true healing art of the food that we serve them. Prioritizing real foods which heal you will allow patient menus to adjust dramatically, and that will start starting today. Reducing patient exposure to ultra-processed products, which are designed to prolong the shelf life of the product, but they do not impact beneficially the shelf life of the human taking them. All of these are opportunities, especially if you bring a culinary flair to this, so the food tastes good and people want to eat it, they'll keep eating it. And that's the triad of success that we're looking for. Wholesome foods that come out of the ground, look at the way when you eat them. Food that is not designed for the product itself, but produced for your health, and adopted with a measure of culinary insight that makes it palatable and desirable. If done correctly, it works. We have evidence of this from the west coast of Florida.